Hello. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, tell me about yourself. Well, my name is Amanda Rao, and I just want to thank you at this time for sitting down with me to do this interview. As I grew up, I did a lot of different things. I had a lot of interests like volleyball, gymnastics, softball. I did some stuff with music and dance, and it showed me that I have a lot of different interests. You know, there's a lot of different things I have passions for, and when I was growing up, I also watched a show called Grey's Anatomy that showed me that the medical field actually has those to offer, and it made me really interested in pursuing the medical field. I also had this friend who has cystic fibrosis, and as we grew up, she was in and out of the hospital. And when she had a blood infection, I was able to learn how to clean it out, and it was just so rewarding to be able to be with her and to help her out in that way. And that's what brought me to Minneapolis Business College. You know, we're learning about blood, and it's so fascinating to see how the cells can leave the vessel walls and then heal and then just go back. And to be with people who are so passionate like I am, it really inspires me. And it's also a very fast-paced curriculum, so it's really something that's going to transfer well into the medical field. It's also a lot like serving, which I do now. You have to multitask, you have to be organized, you have to, work as a team to really provide a good service, and I feel like those are going to transfer really well into the medical field. And really my overall goal is to just grow and learn in the medical assistant.
Okay, 20. How's the handshake?
Strong.
How was her handshake?
Very strong. It was good.
All right.
She did good.
Brandy, you are excused. Will you report back up to Ms. Graydall's up there today?
Sure. Could you grab my phone after you?
Yeah,
Yes.
certainly. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Amanda. You talk really fast. Are you a fast talker?
I am, well, because at first when I was practicing, I had like 3 minutes worth of stuff because when I talk about things, I really like to explain it.
Yeah.
And so I needed to cut it down in order to do that.
You had to talk fast.
I had to talk fast, but then I got it to a good point, and then I think I got nervous, and
in real life, you probably have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're fine. Talk more about the projects that you're doing now.
Okay.
The thing is, you were not short on enthusiasm. I want you to talk about your friend with cystic fibrosis first. The other stuff about the volleyball and the sports and stuff is interesting, but where does your real passion come from?
I guess from doing that kind of stuff, like with my friend, and
yeah. Which
learning
might have
about
led you to watch shows like Grey's Anatomy, right?
Yeah,
But
true.
your friend came first, right?
Yeah.
So, and think about that. How old were you when you were cleaning out your friend's wounds?
I was in 9th or 10th grade.
So, what is it, like 13, 14?
Yeah.
So you're 13 or 14 and you're cleaning out somebody else's wounds. Think about that.
Yeah.
Because if I'm 13 and 14, there is no way I'm touching anyone else,
Yeah.
right? So, that's really the seed of your passion, and that's what you should talk about.
Okay.
What's your friend's name?
Nikki.
Nikki. Use Nikki's name, right? Because that makes it more personal. Like
That's what I was thinking that, but then I was worried that if I started getting really personal about her, it would go on too long.
Well, no, not necessarily, because you can still keep it general. You can say, when I was growing up, my friend Nikki had cystic fibrosis, and like going to your story, I learned how to clean her wounds. And
So you're thinking I should kind of take out the other part and then talk about how that led me to watch Grey's Anatomy? And
yeah, and in high school, did you take medical classes?
Yeah.
So, you had a friend who had cystic fibrosis, you learned all the stuff about that, cleaning wounds, you watched television shows that had to do with medicine. In high school, you took, what classes did you take?
I was in psychology, and what else did I take? I don't remember.
Was there like an anatomy class?
Well, yeah. I took it was sort of an anatomy class. It was because I didn't have enough room in my schedule to take all the classes I wanted.
Sure.
But I took all the psychology, and then I can't remember what the other ones were called.
We'll go back and try to figure it out, but here's the point. While you were taking psychology in your medical classes, what are your friends doing? What did they take? Free hour?
Yeah, like power volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So in high school, you made your life harder
Yeah,
on
I did.
purpose.
Yeah.
So you have this series of choices, and then when you got out of high school, you went to school to become an MA.
Yeah.
So you have at least 4 choices there that have to do with medicine.
Oh, okay.
And so that shows the passion, because it's something that you've always been doing, at least since 13 or 14.
Okay.
All right? So, but everything else is there. And I think if you slow down and just relax a little bit.
Okay, maybe not have so
Right.
much in there.
Yeah, and because the thing is, you know, the stuff that you leave out will probably be asked.
Okay. Okay.
But I think by getting to your passion first, you cut out like a good 20 seconds to begin with.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
good job. Do you mind being the interviewer again?
No, that's fine.
All right. Who's freaking out in there?
Let's see.
Probably Zaray.
I feel like, I feel like she's just worried that hers isn't like anybody else's.
Well, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's her. Why don't we have Blonde come?
Blonde,
in?
yeah. I'll go get him.
Sure.